Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I present you Broken Desert number 2. It's 24 to 30 centimeters large, it's a stretch canvas and it is a mixed media painting. So this painting belongs to a bunch of paintings that I recycled. When I recycle paintings, I first preserve the former motif. This means I apply acrylic binder, then I apply a black acrylic paint. And then I start a new motif. In this case, I first applied some crackle paste with a palette knife, and then I apply gesso with a spoon to create some abstract clouds. And yes, with gesso you cannot just prime a canvas, you can also create some nice structures. So when everything was dry, I applied the first layer of acrylic paints. I have chosen Reeves as a brand, and I applied Payne's Grey and titanium white for the sky. When it comes to the desert, I decided to have some lighter colors for the shapes that are bigger than the shapes created by the crackle paste that are smaller. Mostly at the edge of the painting. And also here I applied acrylic paint by Reeves in Payne's Grey and peach and sand. Also nature tones, green, deep turquoise. And later I decided to get a touch of deep turquoise also for the sky when it comes to the clouds, but also for the desert. In this step you can see how I apply Payne's Grey, only Payne's Grey for the flexures. I decided to have the flexures dark, so I applied Payne's Grey, but also sprayed water on the fractures to get a wash, that these wash can settle down in these fractures. Next step was to create the mountain range. I've used a palette knife and acrylic paint, and also with a palette knife and doing this what you can see here now, I could achieve some further structures. And then for the second layer of acrylic paint I used a sponge brush, but also brushes, but this sponge brush, with the sponge brush I could create some nice textures. So I have 2 hours film material that I can offer to you, either as time-lapse or in real time with voiceover on Patreon if you like. In general I can offer you a painting process of more than 20 paintings plus over 30 paintings from the Oil Tuber Challenge in 2020. So if you like, just check out my Patreon site, and you are very welcome, and I would appreciate it very much. And the last step here was to give the edges a black coat, also on the surface. It also helped to pop up the motif. That's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.